What it do, y'all? I ain't been here in a minute, but I'm trying to explain y'all to something. A lot of y'all, especially y'all black men, been growing up with black women, and black women are not the most, I guess, pleasant women to be around. Now, people get things messed up with, oh, I love this person, so I can't see the true them. You have to understand, kings know exactly all his chess pieces. You gotta understand this life right now is like chess. You have to understand what the best pieces you have around you and how they perform, what are they good for. You know, you got some people that's good for um I guess doing your taxes, but you know damn well they can't protect you if something go down. So you have to understand what position somebody actually can really play. Like something that people will take some I was about to say gratitude, but certain things people will take responsibility for. Something they hold dear to their heart, knowing how to do it and will be willing to do it. Like some of y'all probably really good in basketball. If I sit there and say you can't play basketball, you be like, bet, let's go. But you got most women, you think they're good women, they're not good women. Good women do good things. If I'm sitting there saying I'm a good man, but I sit there and watch a woman get herself beat up by another dude, would I be considered a good man? The answer will be no. If I sit there and see an old lady across the street struggling with bags and she need help, if I see her watching do it like, oh, she's growing, she's independent. If I watch her do that, you will sit there and say no. But these women understand this. Most women that is cheating, she knows that her friend is cheating. You got the women that sit there and know she is bad. You have little children. She's expecting the little child to be more responsible than her. And these women will group up and attack the child to justify their actions for even attacking the child. They're having a bad day at work, so they come home and the things that they can control, they sit there and abuse that. So a lot of women abuse their children because their lifestyle outside of work is bothering them. So they come home and attack their children, and you wonder why their children go to school, they act out the way they do. Because if you was a disciplinarian, you wouldn't sit here and like your children be out there doing all this riffraff and bullshit out here. A lot of stuff will be eliminated. All these drug dealers, all this shooting and killing out here. If you had your children in check, if you understood what your children is doing in the street, you keep them in check. Back in the day, around the 70s and 80s, if your child was out there doing something, you will be aware of it. The village was checking the children. My generation was like in the peak before everything started switching over. But I came from the era and born up with people before they passed away. I was born with them as that if you did something you ain't supposed to do in school or something like that, your grandmother, your uncles, even your teachers, even certain other people that was friends and families of your family had the permission to check you and then relay the message to your parents to see what they do. Y'all don't have that connection because you don't have good women. You have to understand this. Women drop the ball. How is the person that wants to have the child the most, not the most disciplinary? And then you let these simps, you let these bad women sit there and try to preach and it's like, oh, I have the children. No, duh. How the fuck you want to be a stay-at-home mom? Or if that's what you want to be, how you want the child the most, but doesn't understand that it comes with a lot of responsibility having the children the most. Watching what you say out your mouth, watching how you communicate with people, paying attention what you allow them to watch, educating them. That's a full responsibility. Watching how you talk to other people so they learn how to talk to people. Them having manners. But we live in a generation, you got these badass kids and you saying correct the bad kid. Don't say nothing to my child. This is the generation we coming from with bad women. These women are bad. They are not good women. Love them, but that does not mean they're good. Y'all have to understand the difference between me confidently in my head, knowing people that's around me in my circle, if they confident, I can confidently sit there and say they do this. You do not have this confidence about women in 2025. You do not, because they're not good women. Good women do good shit. Good women do shit where you just like, I ain't really got to fucking worry about it because she gonna fucking do it. How many of y'all sit there and tell us the truth? I have this confidence no matter what me and my girl going through. I can confidently know that she's gonna make dinner. She's gonna make dinner. She's gonna make my lunch if I fucking eat it. We ain't gotta sleep in separate rooms. We ain't gotta sleep in separate rooms. If we are in separate rooms because they're calm down, that's what it is. But it's certain stuff, it's some women, you're not good women. Everybody gotta fucking coach you for every fucking thing because you're not a good person. Good people don't need fucking coaching. The people that need coaching, they the ones got the fucking problem. You need therapy because you have a fucking problem. A lot of these motherfuckers need therapy because you have fucking issues. You can't do this on your own. You have issues. You can't calm your own fucking self down. You need somebody to always exercise something. Especially at fucking adults. If you 30, 45, something like this, and another adult gotta fucking calm you down, then how do you want to do that when the children act up? Because the only thing that you can really rely on is that you are the adult and you can just probably just tell them shut the fuck up. But that's not training the child. Me being an adult and I'm sitting here acting all irate with everybody, but my child acting all everybody, and I'm like, you calm the fuck down, I'm gonna slap you, I'm gonna beat your ass, I'm doing all type. And of course you got them to stop because they don't want to get their ass beat, but you did not teach them how to calm themselves down. Understand the fucking difference. A child misbehaving and you beat their ass to calm them down. You didn't teach them nothing. All you teach them was, oh, if I act this way, I'm gonna get my ass beat, or I'm gonna get fucked up. That's not teaching a child. That's not coming to a conflict resolution. That's not teaching the fucking children. Most of these motherfuckers don't get this shit. When you teaching your child how to be poised in difficult situations, teaching your child how to think themselves out of situations and don't land themselves in jail. Not teaching your children not teach your children not to defend themselves when they need to defend themselves, but you have to understand there's a time and place to do certain things. Don't be the aggressor. Defend yourself, but don't ever be the aggressor. This is how I see it. Don't be the aggressor. Because guess what? If you confident in yourself, if somebody become aggressive to you, you give them a fair warning. But guess what? They get in your inside your personal space. That's what I'm teaching my kids. Somebody comes inside your personal space. What you decide to do after that, my hands is up. If they sit in and bash somebody across the head, they gave you a warning, get out of my face. But you got some people, no matter what situation, that act like every situation calls for being violent, calls for escalating the situation to the point that it doesn't need to be. But this is why when it comes to relationship, they don't know how to talk, because guess what? All they did know was to get loud at each other and hope the other person is willing to try to calm them down because they're not good people. This is not good parenting. Some people only understand, I get loud, and then the other person just like, you know what? This is exactly why you hear most of the time these new females, you start saying certain things, even if you're making sense, it still stirs up the pot. Because guess what? They live inside of a household. No matter what happens, regardless if the child was right, whether the child was trying to articulate certain things they didn't understand, they was getting personally attacked. The only thing they can do is to be quiet so they won't get fucked up. You understand the difference? A lot of these women are good women. Because good people do good shit. This is why certain people in certain situations, if something actually happened, they never act this way towards somebody. So when you see certain people go off and act a certain way, then it's like in their mind, they like, I know you did something. But if you got somebody that's always irate, being belligerent, being rude, when it comes to a situation, even if they not at fault, these habits have been a testament to everybody else. This is how you act in any situation. So how can I trust this situation to be any different than anything else? Because he's not going to win. They learn all of this irate shit by their mothers. Because you got to think about this. We have to be intelligent about this. You have to think about this. If you've been living on a roof for 18 years, and this is what's been going on, old habits is hard to break. They sit there and say it takes 30 days to change old habits. So who within that 30 days helping you do that? Who in them 30 days? Because a lot of people normally change because the environment is conducive for them to change. So if you're not trying to smoke and drink, you're around people that's not smoking and drinking. Your refrigerator is filled with stuff that's good for the mind. You eating fruits and vegetables, you eating salads, you exercise, and you doing these type of things within that environment that's helping you to do what you need to do. But some people within the environment, the people are still the same, talk the same. The diet is still toxic. your what you watching, what you reading is still toxic. It's just all the stuff. Like this comes from a bad environment with women. 9 times out of 10, when men get sorry, men are looking for peace. So you can't sit there and say a man is toxic if he's looking for fucking peace. And most of the time, when a man say he's looking for peace, then that flares up bitches, cause they not good people. A lot of these bitches are not good people. A lot of these bitches cannot even handle paradise. Listen to me. The first book of the Bible between the man and woman was over some shit that the woman still wanted the fruit. Like, you can have everything you want. Think about this for a second. If you have everything you want, and if I tell you just don't do this one thing, you can fucking do that one thing, then you ain't shit. Who wouldn't be mad at that? I ask you to do one fucking thing and you can't do it. And you telling me you're a good person. You have so many things to distract you. Now you have so many things that you can't do. And then it's like, oh, this is too much. So shit ain't good enough for most of these motherfuckers because they ain't good people. Good people just do good shit. I want to drill this through your head. Good people do good shit. They just do. They just fucking do. Bad people just make excuses to do bad shit. Bad people make an excuse so they can continue to do shit that ain't supposed to be fucking doing. Good people be shameful to even think about it too long or do something too much. You know, even if good people, even if it came down to it, they had to I guess defend themselves, and the only way to defend themselves is to put the person down. They'll still feel bad. Bad people bask in being evil, rude. They bask in that. They don't want paradise, bro. They can't appreciate the sun came up. They couldn't appreciate they woke up every day and they had to work and they eat fruits and vegetables. They can go swimming, living in paradise, bro. These people wouldn't appreciate that. Would they appreciate? They want to be in cars and stuff, all this materialistic stuff. They don't even mean shit. It only exists because you made it. God gave us nature. How can't you appreciate nature? The birds and you killing. You understand? These people in this world, they kill the things that God made for us to enjoy, and then they want to give you a makeshift environment like they do with dogs, they do with fish, and that's mental illness, bro. Why would you take a fish from out of the? Why would you take a fish from out of the pond, out of their environment, and then give them things that looks like that's in the environment, and you want them to be happy, and then in retrospect they turn around and do the same shit to y'all, put y'all in this cubicle, and it's like, oh, look at, put all your trophies so you can be sitting in this box that y'all call a house, or be in another bigger box that they call mansions. And they put you in your cubicle, and then guess what? They put you in this box, and they like, oh, they put their name on it, and you're supposed to be happy with that shit. It's mental illness, bro. It's mental illness, and then they trying to put it on you, and you got so conditioned to bad shit from bad people that you don't even know it's really fucking bad until it's too fucking late.